Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dave Hayes and this is Hayes Tech. And for those of you that don't know, this is a channel where we talk about pretty much anything tech. There is nothing off the table as far as tech goes on this channel. Now, if you've watched my last few videos, you know that my videos consisted pretty much of cameras. I thought that making videos on video cameras was a good idea because pretty much everybody has one, or if you don't, you're looking for one, and you're probably going to get the cheapest video camera you can get. So on my last video, we talked about the Canon Vixia HG20, and that's this one right here. And this is a really nice 1080p, no, excuse me, this is a really nice 1080i video camera. But I found that a lot of its weak points were shooting indoors, number one. But taking this camera outside and shooting was freaking phenomenal. This is a nice camera. But we're not going to talk about this camera on this video. On this video, we're going to talk about the Canon Vixia HF R800. This is one hell of a video camera. And we'll get into it when we come back.
And as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. You hit that notification icon to get a notification of my videos as soon as they're released. That way you don't miss any of them.
Alright everybody, I was looking for a video camera to substitute or to supplement my cameras that I have here. I have my Canon T6i, which has me in shot right now, and I have my Canon M50, which is right here. These cameras were designed supposedly for shooting pictures, with shooting video as a secondary sort of thing. But most people that I've talked to don't purchase these cameras for shooting pictures. They're purchasing these cameras for shooting video. And there's a pretty good reason why you do that. The reason why is because of the availability of lenses that you have with both of these cameras. Now, I decided to go with a video camera, a true video camera, right after my second stroke. I need something a little easier to use, something that I could basically get all my settings ready to go, and then out in the field, all I had to do was hit the record button and just hold it. And with the strap on it, I can put it on my right arm, which again, guys, because of my last stroke, pretty much my right side is still not that usable. I can just hang that camera off of there, and with the built-in image stabilization, I can just record and record, and it will look great. Also, with a video camera, as opposed to one of these, the DSLRs, the battery lasts a freaking long time. So it's a Canon Vixia HF R800. It has HD video lens. It has optical image stabilization, dynamic DV4, fast slow motion, highlight priority. It's supposed to include the HDMI cords and that, which we're going to unbox this like real soon, and we're going to find out what all comes in it, but that's pretty much all it has. So what do you say we go ahead and open this box up and see what this looks like? I've been pretty excited for this, just waiting for it to show up, because the videos I've watched and all of what I have heard about this camera have been nothing but good, so I can't wait to dig into it. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now guys, I'm not going to pretend like I haven't already opened this. I have. So some of the items may be missing a plastic bag or two, but I want to show you what it's going to look like when you open it up. So you have a little tab right here. You got to flip that open and raise the lid up. Guys, you know I do not like unboxing videos, but first thing on top is going to be a book, and thank God it came with the owner's manual. Every one of the cameras that I've purchased here in the last couple of years have all been used cameras. They did not come with the box. They did not come with the owner's manual. Nothing. This one is brand new. It came with everything. Thank goodness. So I have a book with it. We're going to open up this little flap here. And you get a battery charger. If I can pull it out of the box, right here, this is the battery charger. Now, it will come with a twisty tie on it, so right around here, it'll be twisty tied. Now, of course, I've already used it. I've charged it up. So, there's the battery charger. It's kind of funky. They have a plug-in. It's a proprietary plug-in, and I know it's not going to focus in on that, but it's one of those C-shaped plug-ins, and they suck. I wish they would have put just a standard USB C or something like that plug-in. It would have just made things so much easier. So that's the charging cable. This is the USB to micro USB, and it is the old style. It's not even the new style USB cable. It's the old style. But there's your USB cable. I have to use my left hand. My right hand, I can't feel what's in there. This is my. This is your HDMI standard and mini. So this would be the mini side that would plug into the camcorder, and this would be what would plug into your television or computer. Proprietary battery. I would have loved it if the battery would have been bigger, but you know, that's what you get from Canon. So, and again, guys, I already opened this up because I wanted to charge this battery up. And then last but not least is the camera body, and there's nothing else in the box. And by the way, guys, I didn't buy this as a kit. You can buy these in kit form and get all kinds of stuff with them, you know, like lens adapters and beauty lights and all kinds of things with them. Or not beauty lights, but real small selfie / vlogging video lights. I just purchased the camera because that's all I could afford. I did get a little kit that is almost equivalent to some of the kits that you would get with these cameras. I looked around and I got a really good special. I'll try to put that link in the description, but it was a one-day special for $10.99, so $11 is what I got it for. I think they are around $30 now, so, but I will still put that link in the description for the extra lenses. It's got, you'll see, we're going to get into that. But here it is. Here's the camera. Again, the battery just slides in the bottom like this. We push it in, slide it up until it clicks. That is it, just like that. Once you open the door, it will power up automatically, and it'll tell you open up your camera door or your camera window. So you have to click that to open it up. Now you will see that it will view in on whatever the lens is looking at. One of the things I like about this, it is touch enabled, so all the settings, you can go through the settings just by touching the screen, which I'm going to do a separate video and more in-depth video on this camera to let you guys see the settings and the custom settings you can, because you can do custom video settings with this camera. But what I'd like to do right now, I'd like to put this camera on another rig and let you guys see what it looks like as maybe our C cam, not our B cam, but our C cam. Alright, well, we are outside giving this a vlogging test. I have my external microphone on. I'm using my Rode video mic. I know I've heard a lot of people say that this microphone isn't a good microphone, and I'm going to tell you what, I've had nothing but good luck and good audio with this microphone. I love it. This is what it would be like if you were just outside vlogging and you had an external microphone on. Say you were walking down the road, stuff like that. Now, I have this in a homemade or jerry-rigged kind of tripod-ish type thing, just because they don't give you anywhere to mount a freaking microphone. It would have been great if they would have at least put a freaking, a shoe on top, a quick connect shoe on top of the camera so you could put a microphone. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the camera over to my cameraman and my partner in all this, Noah, and I'm going to let him show you guys the zoom functions on this camera. Okay, are you ready, Noah, to check out the zoom on this?
I think Smokey wants in.
Now, I want you to zoom on the mountains if we can. Okay. We got to get that. We have to get that bag of cans off the porch too. I want to show everybody. Like, I'll tell you what, Noah.
Smokey.
I would. What I'd like to do. Okay, guys, that is actually at the extreme or the end of the zoom. Now, I remember, like I said earlier, I can go into settings and I can have this camera zoom even further than that. But where it's at right now, that's all the further I want to go because I can still see what I'm zoomed in at. Okay, we are zooming out because I want you guys to see where we were pointed. Okay. So as you guys can see, way in the foreground, that's where we were zoomed into, and this is where we're at now. I'm going to zoom out again real quick. I'm going to try to do it without shaking it. Let it take a while to focus. Touch to focus. See, that's what I love this, Noah, because I can touch anywhere on the screen and it'll focus off from side to side. Okay. I'm just trying to help you. What are you zooming in on that tree over there?
That's the big one behind it.
Oh, the big one up there.
Not that green one.
No, the big. Oh my God, you're clean over there. Oh my, you know, no, that's like a block, that's 2 blocks away. Okay, so Noah zoomed in on a tree that's over 2 blocks away. So guys, this camera has freaking awesome zoom capabilities. It's screwing with the focus. Damn, dude, that's not that bad. I keep every time I touch it, I shake the whole camera. They need to make a push button for the wire that you can push to zoom, push and zoom out. That way you don't get shake. Of course, if I had a tripod that wasn't so flimsy, I wouldn't have that shake. That's fine. Because anytime you touch it, it moves the picture so bad. So you're moving the whole tripod now.
Now look at it.
Okay. I need to get a even better tripod, one that's not so dang flimsy. But you guys can see how far that tree was away that we zoomed into. So I'll try to focus on it right there. There we go. Okay, there we go. Take him out a little bit further. About 10 feet. Perfect, right there. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in so everybody can see what Smokey looks like. Right there, and let me have it focus there. It's focusing on Smokey right now.
following Smokey. Dude, I love Canon cameras, man. It's following him. Wherever he goes, that square's following him around. Now it's following you. You crossed in front of him, so it's following you.
Got it?
Oh, you got it good.
Got it?
Yep.
Is it recording? Yep, I see it blinking. Are you at full zoom?
No.
Full zoom it, baby.
At full zoom.
And is it nice and clear? And
Oh, yeah.
Is it recording it and everything?
Uh-huh.
B-roll.
Welcome to my therapist's office, where it's okay.
Okay, there you have it. Now you guys can see exactly what it looks like. This is the footage on the Canon HF R800 right here. Now they do have 3 different HF lines. They have the HF R8, HF R80, and then HF R800. And the 800 is the cheapest of the 3. The only thing that you gain with the other 2, or the more expensive ones, is Wi-Fi and internal storage. That's about it. Video quality, audio quality, all of that is in exactly the same. Now, speaking of audio quality, this is what the quality sounds like on the HF R800. Audio test 1, 2, 3. Audio test 1, 2, 3. So if you were at a party or whatever, and you were shooting with this camera, audio would sound like this. All right, let's go ahead and get good audio on. Okay, so I'm looking at it, and what I'm seeing is, at least looking at the screen, it looks darker. I also think I have the brightness set at 50%, so that might be why it's looking the way it does. Also, I don't have any custom settings on this right now. I'm running everything with the basic settings. So put a card in it, power it up, hit record. This is what it's going to look like. I can see the square around my face, so I know that it is focusing on me. This does have face tracking, autofocus, which we'll get into in my next video when we go in depth. Just like I did with this camcorder, we'll go in depth on that one. Also, that camcorder over there has threads on the inside, which allows you to thread in options, which you can purchase separately. Or you can buy it in a pack. And guys, for the price, I would probably just purchase the camera and then pick up what you want separately, because what they send you is kind of crappy. I'm just saying. But the one thing that I really like about that, as opposed to this one, is this one does not have a touchscreen. This one has a touchscreen, and nowadays a touchscreen is a must, because I can change a lot of things from right in front of the camera. Just like I can with my other Canon cameras, I can change things on the fly. This camera is also a lot thinner than this one. It's, I think, a little shorter, not much, but one of the things I like about that is the lens barrel is threaded. So it allows me to put attachments on that, like different lenses. I purchased some attachments to go on it. We have a wide angle lens, which allows you to vlog with it, like as if you were going to use it vlogging style and hold it in your hand. This is the wide angle, the one that's a little narrower. And this one is actually this one's the telephoto lens. So this one gives like kind of a fisheye effect, and kind of I don't like this one because you see a big black circle out around your picture, and you actually have to zoom out to get rid of that. and you're just defeating the purpose of it. It also comes with some filters in that pack, which I will be using. I don't recommend you guys get these filters. Spend the money, get some good filters. They do make step rings, which I'll put in the video description below, so you can order them. That way you can actually put your 52 millimeter or your, you know, the filters that you're using for your good cameras, you can actually fit them on this camera. So I like that Canon actually allowed us or threaded this so we could put filters and things like that on them. Well, everybody, I wanted to try to keep this video short and sweet. I just wanted to give you a quick look at the Canon Vixia HF R800, give you an idea of what you're going to get if you just bought it in the box. My next video, I'm going to go into detail into that video, get real good close-ups of it, let you guys see it. We'll go through the settings on it. I'll show you how to set it up. I'll show you the touch screen on it. We're going to take some video footage of it outside, you know, and maybe we'll even do a comparison video between that one and my GH20. Is it GH or HG20? HG20. We're going to do some comparisons videos of them. I also want to tell you guys that when I'm done with them videos, I'm going to be selling this. I'm going to throw it right back on eBay. I don't need 2 video cameras. If you guys are interested, get a hold of me. I'll be selling this one for $150, and it's going to come with 4 of these big batteries. So it'll have 5 batteries. I paid $159 for it. I'm going to sell it for $150 with the 4 extra batteries. So there you go. If you like the videos, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon next to the subscribe button. That way you get a notification of any of my videos as soon as I release them. Well, everybody, I appreciate you watching. That's pretty much all I have for this video. I'll see you all on the next one.